Ai, my skatties, ek hou aan sê aesthetic in plaas van aesthetic, getting it mixed up with aesthetic. Net soos ek aanhou om te sê counterfeit in plaas van counterfeit. Ek sê dit maar net sodat julle nie my voorbeeld volg nie. Okay. Kom ons gaan na nommer 35. He inquired from the first people that he met about the grove and the woman's name, and learned that it was the grove of Kamala, the well-known courtesan, and that besides the grove she owned a house in the town. Then he entered the town. He had only one goal. Pursuing it, he surveyed the town, wandered about in the maze of streets, stood still in places, and rested on the stone steps to the river. Towards evening, he made friends with a barber's assistant, whom he had seen working in the shade of an arch. He found him again at prayer in the temple of Vishnu's, where he related to him stories about Vishnu's and Lakshmi. During the night, he slept among the boats on the river, and early in the morning, before the first customers arrived in the shop, he had his beard shaved off by the barber's assistant. He also had his hair combed and rubbed with fine oil. Then he went to bathe in the river. When the beautiful Kamala was approaching her grove late in the afternoon in her sedan chair, Siddharta was at the entrance. He bowed and received the courtesan's greeting. He beckoned the servant who was last in the procession and asked him to announce to his mistress that a young Brahmin desired to speak to her. After a time, the servant returned, asked Siddharta to follow him, conducted him silently into a pavilion where Kamala lay on a couch, and left him. "Did you not stand outside yesterday and greet me?" asked Kamala. "Yes, indeed. I saw you yesterday and greeted you." "But did you not have a beard and long hair yesterday, and dust in your hair?" "You have observed well. You have seen everything. You have seen Siddharta, the Brahmin's son, who left his home in order to become a samana, and who was a samana for 3 years. Now, however, I have left that path and have come to this town, and the first person I met before I reached the town was you. I have come here to tell you, O Kamala, that you are the first woman to whom Siddharta has spoken without lowered eyes. Never again will I lower my eyes when I meet a beautiful woman." Kamala played with her fan made of peacock's feathers and asked, "Is that all that Siddharta has come to tell me?" "I've come to tell you this and to thank you because you are so beautiful. And if it does not displease you, Kamala, I would like to ask you to be my friend and teacher, for I do not know anything of the art of which you are a mistress." Thereupon, Kamala laughed aloud. Now we shall leave the laughing Kamala. Sien julle later.